Branche amachi dede. Ose ofie eni fie. Eno nso de no kure trodo. Esanse ofie eho eni fie. Eho de ye. Na kopem se obedru fie no. Enije bia obenya bia na superficial. Na onye dru fie dia. Utimi hu se enije we dia emu do. Enti se wo de the Ghana kra na ye fie a. No matter how you enjoy, it will be maso. When you drew fear, to Musa Nigenius from Kokra. And me drew Ghana, me drew Kutokana. Not feeling necessary, not feeling necessary. And then Suyaba, you have a talk with you, sir. I want to for radio, dear. I want to Intendance you have to acquaint you, no so. Princess Gorgeous, magnificent, intelligent, creative, and loving a jaguar, all the way in Australia and Wasaba. Obanso dia, nature is a wanitia. Obe Kenya. Na ya sanko fa enti enche ho kra no yenko ahoma no so e na yema oba ahema princess akwaba princess
yeah
obi ade ne mpom ti say
mpom yo
good
that was
say na wo twetwa mu ne yamba no ho
two
ni on yako two me boa
yako two yeah
I see na within the two no there na akoso a obetimi na ya share.
Oh, a lot has happened. Na and there cry na be na yes na so no and there by force I say there yes I be na ko yes pattern we have to break the pattern.
Okay,
right? And as we're going through the difficulties of COVID situation and the discomfort of it all, we have to learn to be in it.
That's right.
Yeah. I thought to share. So a number of things have been happening here, but one thing that struck me was a conversation I had with Meba Berman. So the 15. Okay, let's say it was spring. Australia 4 years switch over to spring.
Okay.
1st of September, officially spring tea. And you see a different flavor. And allergies now. And no maybe I feel magpies. On nesting season, till do on they'll be following you everywhere, and they wanted to peck you. Just unam no what you do that. Unantiaqua. And now you go past baby on nest and no wa. No more fees or before mama. Tino mo chase you.
Oh.
Yes. It's here do magpie season. Magpie season do the uncle for slow pie because it be a vicious. No man. No. And then parenting came up for me, and I'm adjusting to it. Say, you didn't come up previously about senior me no. I always talk about me. First, I senior teaching more Ghana, and then blending it in with send a me met in color wa high. It's when I'm in a babema and adapa, you call so a teenager, you call school, no, or call boss sport and a partitu, yeah, and your journey phone with you. Next, or a BB or phone or so, I'm so, and your woman's phone or so. Me as the adult, no, I had to think ahead, say, you're done here, who could fear. And training now, he will miss out on it, but training is more important. It's any I quickly thought any on your me phone swear. And only me a argument saying ya dear me. Now I'm so dear try she me kaya no ye. Or ye na work here. And you know the typical Ghanaian me cause the typical Ghanaian mom. But Sani ye titi or me say I went back into my Ghanaianness. I may start here some me catch it was idea we any see our basic. Now dear TN say we are say no you have to try different from like me do baby I say mom stop talking it's fixed. And what I make about too.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. Okay, happy. Had I not checked myself, I would be offended. Maka say, but as I'm not Kanyansa, it's fixed. He's got the message. Why say about going to lecture? See? And that's a thing. Maybe say me parenting here. Would you consider it democratic? No, me liberal. I flow with them. I see it as a learning curve. Yeah. It's almost me feedback now. I take it on. Yeah. But ye mubi or ye mubi no. Akolana kanoni they revert back to how we were raised and say, Akolano, who are you to tell me what to do? It's found. It's fixed. He's got the message. Lecture. Most times the lecture near man is for ourselves. When you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking to ourselves, not to them. Because I know our feedback I got the message practically. Until next time, moving on him say there are other ways of dealing with it. Yeah, I miss rehash. Anyway. So I caught myself in the act, which is what we all need to be doing. And then I stopped talking. I
see. Interesting. Say me who say every day no the opposite baby, right? And you avail yourself to learn every day as well, ain't you know?
Yeah.
That is the beauty of it. And you know when say unye perfect. Uguswa yo ho dro me boy.
Share. Now when I carry the son I mean some call farmers markets. And it's therapeutic for omo banyina omo ton ade the baby no omo background omo ton niam. But almost say the vibe of the market no. I as a family. Into omo bo omo energy omo anton bibi akra omo energy say omo aba. And it's not the same like other markets that they've been to. Na say nipa na say who said don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Okay. And sana more aduane no. Man can't
don't bite it.
Okay. All right.
But a number of us take it for granted. Maybe they me I know. Now in farmers market see that one of these girl about autumn flowers. E woman na me ni kodin komo. And I go as I'm led. Into or started sort of autumn flowers some Mother's Day, which is May, yeah. Till mana makujira nchana mini din komo and then no onimidi nkoma about the impermanence of things. Na sa nkoma papa enye obi ara obeti nkoma na say or a florist and also uncle school or university to do art. No, see your person explore and the impermanence of life through the flowers. No, sure, go for better flowers here. Almost person or assure almost a flowers in wood. How nonsensical is that? They'd rather go for the dried flowers than for flowers, fresh flowers. Now, when you say a bill.
Oh, I see.
You see? So people are scared of death, but death is a part of life. Everything dies. Birth and death are equal and opposite sides of the coin. Inti also idea why dream one person or throw article about. You know, she should go ahead. Now, come on, meaning she should count herself blessed to say, and you'll be able to me a whole atiasi. Yeah. Now, nyame na she say on beton flowers. It was our market though. And mommy mishiano, yes, uncle Shiam. And for me to even have the space to just come and sit with her and listen to her and for her to process her thoughts. No? And also a gift on its own. Now, we have to learn to appreciate those intangible things. We've placed so much emphasis on the seen that we miss out on the unseen. But unseen, no more real. That's deep. It's in America call and America a woman and come about me na diba. And Oka said, "Oh my God, I'm so jealous. The relationship you have with your daughter, for instance, a firstborn, I mean, see how you're able to. I didn't have that with I don't have that with my mother. Now I'm saying, okay, let me break it down to you. You are talking your mother, so it's backwards, right? Now I'm saying, do you know I'm having it with my daughter, which is forwards? What do I say? You know, I'm saying, okay, I didn't have that, so I worked extra hard to have it with my daughter. Into the fact that you don't have that with your mother, also waba. So it's your opportunity. Now I'm here in your presence to remind you that you can make it better for yourself. You didn't have it, but you have the opportunity to be a better mother to your child. It is a society. If we are going to go into, and I didn't have it now, I'm sorry, one day, it wasn't handed to me on my lap. Yeah, and Uncle Fofi said things are handed over to us. No, we have to put in the work. Relationships are about work. And if something means something to you, you got to work towards it. There'll be ups, there'll be downs. But I imagine, say, more and more, only a few of us recognize that and are tenacious. We never give up, especially if something means something to us. Papa, you couldn't tight. Yeah, why and crying? Why you? So, me share a woman. Me share I just chanced upon Kweku Menu's things on TV. So, as we're going through the tough times, I've learned that one of the things you need is humor. Yeah, humor helps to diffuse tension. In TV, Kweku Menu clip back Papa Bia chasing a girl. And our girl is with Jan. And there was a fight. And then I think he went over to the girl's house, going to continue the fight. So I drew baby girl is on free or something. And he turned around and said, "My man Kai was a minjao, what?" And I thought that was it. And I thought that was so hilarious. Why? Because for me, you know, I do that in certain aspects. I have a number of friends who say to me, "Hey, Susan, some of the things you put up with, you really have patience." And I'm saying, "Obiani na allocation." Obia had in your location. We've all been. The revelation that came to me is that Obia will, as a number of people on your media share Nensa, so no matter what. Into nipa ne your body said, to the other person, also you are putting, no. You have a special love for them. And you just see it as a kola through tantrums, so you don't get angry. You know, they're through, you know that. But the ones who are not yours, it doesn't matter whether they are family members, or they are your blood relatives or not. And it's something that once you come to understand it and work with it now, lean towards the people who light you up. Okay, so in my case, the people who will be consider say, why are you putting up with this person or the behavior and so any or me and Kamijana to baby. Well, the person lights me up. I'm gonna, no matter what they do, I still be benefiting, free my interaction with them. And that's how we're meant to live. Lean towards what lights you up. Don't do things out of obligation. That one, it would take the individual to explore it and work it into their own life, though. Because Obi Betty I say different. Maybe I say, if it lights you up, lean towards it, work towards it. If it doesn't, your pluses and minuses now. The Bekano. If it's 80% lighting you up and 20% not lighting you up, go for your 80 because life is not perfect. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so
I see. Interesting beginning. You, and now what you mean, what? And now what you mean, a chairman.
Yeah.
Topic I know was saying, you can watch seminar. To me, internet say, a step in the right direction, say, you banny abbot was a free a honor. Now, also, whatever spirit says, me wa. Quite interesting, because even the topic itself, no, say, I can say. Chichirimu kakra nsana wasa chichirimu a obebusa se spirit no kra no eno ne de baade na we say whatever spirit says spirit no kwan ba so no fire de be
Odi kasa
na yehu kwan a ofa so kasa anya bia kwan ba na se wo kasa ye beti se spirit na ye de be ene kasa enti a lot of questions. So
it's a journey.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions. And you know, any Madam Kofa by. So so nyam na me topic no ma one other topic by. It's you know you bet meta heading na metiu on what spirit says. I hope say spirit na make kasa wo mu no me wa.
Yeah.
Any if I quay, what na for you too.
Whatever spirit says, it's according to me, medio.
Sir.
Yeah. Obi.
Okay.
Obi andinile. Dear TNS, my mentors have said to me, said, a lot of people are not strong in themselves to believe what the intuition or God is saying to them. So they like to look for the one, the guru, the leader. Then that's it. So why don't you be the own software to yourself? It's a journey on its own.
Okay.
It invites you to walk through a lot of unknowns. But we could do baby na ebwao because you become comfortable in language na culture and your video. I would say in you too quiet and say GPS Ubia one day. Na one focusing on who dear now do when you share obi for GPS. So be confusion baby. En fa say o call Tamale. O GPS na the one nam. Na afi where you when you so share the AC what the other car one. You'll be lost. Because ebi no call Wusuta for instance. Inti ocean in the na de wo call Wusuta. Now with Tamale na okono na akusi say. You're lost. So it's about tuning yourself to interpret the signs that your GPS is giving to you. And it can only come through you. It's a process of unlearning. We've been programmed to look to the outside for our answers, and that's been a big problem for us. That's why we feel so helpless. But if we come to understand, say, you are your answer, we are our answer now. We take responsibility. It actually gives you control if you live like that. But Nkofo like to blame others. When I catch him, then I can blame you. Because it's easier to blame somebody else instead of taking responsibility for your part in it. There is no guarantee say baby is gonna end in a certain way. Yeah. You can't always control the outcome, but you can control your response to the outcome. And that's something. I'll say that again. You can't always control the outcome, but you can control the response to the outcome. And because we want to control the outcome, that's why we go looking for somebody to give us like a certainty. Say, if I do 1, 2, 3, it's going to land me B, C, D. No, nobody can guarantee that.
All right.
Yeah. So whatever spirit says, me as spirit talks to me, and as I've led my life up to this point, the things I've learned, and I may share.
Okay.
The part of the elephant that I touched.
Oh, okay. But you just said something just a few seconds ago. Say, it was about guarantees, right?
Yeah.
Are you saying that there are no guarantees in life?
No, there are not.
Okay. Absolutely.
The way I understand guarantees, they say, I say, me way busy. Now saying see it, we and see it. Then what do you do?
Okay.
Because sometimes we better sad and see so. In order to stop yourself from being disappointed, appreciate to say, we are way this or something better will happen. It might not happen according to how you expect it to, but that didn't happen somehow. It all ends up being for your best anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the same with, I find now, with a lot of young ones, awarie, yeah? Almost guarantees for awarium, but there are no guarantees.
Okay.
So Nipan, excuse me, Mishia Nipan na me worry now forever and ever. We'll be together. Until they are looking for like a step-by-step plan. What do I need to do to ensure I have a long-lasting marriage? There's nothing like that in my world. That's how I see it. Everybody is allotted to you for a certain period of time, and when that time is up, it falls apart. That's how I see it anyway. And when you come to appreciate that now, you make the most of every time you got with that person and not sit back and take them for granted. Because even say awarene ngua say nipa no wuswe. Yeah.
That's right.
And we all don't know when we're gonna leave. We all don't know. but we know that we'll all die one day.
Certainly.
Yeah. Into to me, there are no guarantees in life. That's how I see it. It allows me to be in the moment. Me to be in the moment long time. No. But I feel that it making sense to me. Yeah.
I see.
Every moment is precious. Spiritual things are they are hard to put a handle on them. You can't pin them down. Say no, it's experiential. So.
Okay. All right.
There are no guarantees. Yeah. Okay. So
there are no guarantees. So
there are no guarantees.
Right.
There are no guarantees.
Said we see a define or guarantee. No, I think we will be able to work with that, right? Na yede akwa enim. Enti ene spirit no chejire mu e. Bye.
I put down a number of notes. What I say, number 1, stop feeding the reptiles. I say a reptilian brain, it likes to make up all sorts of stories. Say BBC wa. Now fe I started imagine na a question. No. Don't feed it. And they will call that way. Change your channel in your head. Break state. Find somewhere else to be forward. It is said they are making Kwaku TV clips. Say imagine free. Nyama any say the things I don't have control over. COVID idea by I think for anxiety levels are caused so high because they are focusing on the things that they can't do anything about. Mami ba could be some say. Inti digital, they're going to control us digitally. Into the microchips shame. Na no so me dream who say I'm say what to or show me this and I'm say okay, let me break it down to you. You see, as we are talking, there's somebody in Ghana right now who doesn't know what their next meal is going to come from. Do you think they are concerned about digital control? The fact that we're going to have microchips in us? No. And if it happens, and so what? What control do you have over it? I say, oh, my car, someone. I'm saying, so sorry, when you're the I say, thing. In your flow, come on. I say, thing. Electricity. Mr. She, baby, I would say no. Obi nyaya anka owo holiday wa ha. Say na higher fines. Obi betu kwan aba holiday wo baby a wote sese ya. Do you realize that that's a holiday destination for somebody? Also, I never even thought of it like that. And say, that's why you have to look for contrast. Na niyama ehun hia no o de wa adwen ko wa ebe how. And you to bring your energy down. As we are speaking right now, we don't know when this thing is going to end. But we know there's an end to it because it's your toa ejai, right? What's yeah? It's a yes, and I'm in the casa, you know. Few minutes later, no samba me said, in fact, Makana Sempa. No onim say she actually has the choice to stop feeding the reptiles. As in thinking of these digital. Now I'm saying, okay, Oko kind is any amano or say Instagram. Now I'm saying, yeah, Jai Kaye. Now maybe TM kind is any amano. Intia Hammy. And I'm saying the darkness makes a lot of noise, but it's not real. The real no. Now I'm saying, what you oh yes, a fellow Scorpio. Scorpio, before you are powerful, why don't you use your energy on something birthing the new world? Why don't you adopt a patch of the world, means if a map of the world, and just adopt a patch? Oh, I mean, who sound? I'm saying, yeah, you feel like doing something, don't you? I say, yes. Oh, my cancer and pan. I'm saying, yeah. It's jai. You have a choice. Hold the vision of a brighter future for yourself and for the people who you think are suffering all over the world. Prayer works. Use your energy to pray. And so it's like, okay, it took me a while to understand. Said, "Dear minim and you no biani." What do I say? More and more, I'm beginning to be more patient with others.
That's right.
I wouldn't say I know better than them, but the way I manage myself to be who I am, I offer that to them. And it's like BBA who be am, but because me my practicing so much, I am part of me. People don't know said they have the choice to switch off. We share news and about how men share news. Oh, be enforced. Oh yeah, adult. Okay, I know. That's stop feeding the reptiles. The other thing is stop redecorating hell. What was that? Stop redecorating hell. No, when you're going through something horrible now, there's a tendency for you to keep imagining. And my name said, "Mema so yes about matter." Yeah, we make stories about it. Not their to her, not their faha, not passing. And you're hell, Dada. So why are you redecorating it? Let it. Jato. Oh, that could maybe be nice to focus on. Simple. But yeah, baby, me as I no, I done it. Say no, I can't. And some people, or best friend are down for no, man, they are to her. No, we are. Then they both feel heavy, and then people got to a point where before now I used to get sucked into that kind of a life. Now me catch my music say initially, I'm into Sanya Mayasino. Obi ka Sanya mana ebe mame energy akoloa. I will engage in it because you are brought up to be nice and cooperative and social and blah blah. Now I'm say level I made you I won't go. I've worked so hard to be where I am energetically. In 2 years you're going to engage in conversations that will bring my energy down. Like I tell you, I'm not interested. If you have nothing pleasant to talk about, shut up. I say it.
Interesting stuff. Yeah,
very, either I say it or I walk away from you. I'll say it in a nice way. I try to be as nice as possible to let you know. Said they are walking. Me nam hwa. Me seriously. Me kai say last week. Well, baby, ina me sere kwa. Brony. I'm afraid me more and more me appreciate you. Me sere kwa to say cockatoo. Me a crime say me recording me see there one day. Otie see there now say also wow. What a hearty laughter. You can tell it's coming from deep down. There's a joy deep down in you. And I thought, yeah, it's so true. Because problems don't work, Papa. Problems don't work before we came. Your forefathers were dealing with heavy duty stuff. They survived somehow. Ubewuna problems, that's all. So why you marinating yourself in it? We are here to baby. I wasn't like that before though. I had to learn to be like that. Yeah, I heard people do it and talk about it, and I'm gonna observe them. Success leaves clues. So if I want to be like them, I'm gonna talk to them, interview them, find out how they do it, so that me too I can do what they do. And it took me it took time for me to get to that stage. And she says, "No, you're now be let me here for fast." Yeah, man, because me my sanity and the strength I carry, which helps other people who appreciate what I've got, is more important than who dear me mine and our person bringing me down. No, into that make sure my say this is how I do it. Into also so no oko baby na ye can somewhere na nyoda and forward and don't contribute. Or see, it's as simple as that. I'm see, yes, you can be a listener, and if it's too much for you, find a nice way to excuse yourself. Oh, see, sir, I'm see, I do it. So, oh, okay. Because she no complaining for a long time. So how do I keep my energy? Or no, she will feel it down. Then I'm saying energetically, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of anxiety. People are, I said, if you know about bring, yeah. It's in the system already. Into one show who's really it may affect you anyway. Until do things, invest in you. You can't change anybody. You cannot get it through your head. You can't. They can only change themselves when they're ready. That was that.
You. So, interesting. Also, stop feeding the reptile.
The reptiles and stop redecorating hell.
It reminds me of a story about this woman. No war reptile. I think it's a python as a pet, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently, no. For some time, no, the python stopped eating. And he Ojai said, "Obedi no." Na maame no ayɛ worried kakra nti no ɔde ne kɔ vet sɛ wɔkɔ check the reason why aboa no nnidi na interestingly no sɛ pythons no before ɔmo bɛ mini obi no they have to empty their stomach. Or so empty only kwan so didi so that say wo no we aduane kese pa ntina o say o makom di no a say de be ya obetimi aye de be aswalo kama nti okoye no na ye chichire mu ma no and ye chen say ni 3 year pa so de ne baaye e san say what the animal was doing or size no up say de be ya nkobe de be obeswalo no kama nti wo kan reptile ho asem no na sa story no ye de be ebesi mitrim na o se mi emfidi we should stop feeding the reptile. Nti let's say stop feeding the reptile and decorating what?
Stop redecorating hell. It's already hell.
Okay, all right. Okay, you know, maybe asa could do try so be repair and say any being count. Oh, okay, all right. And then number 1, okay, yeah, try to go. Young number 2.
You do it your way and I do it my way.
Hey.
You do it your way. Mm-hmm. And I do it my way. And you say, okay. Okay, say, how do I who observing me, for instance, now share how I am happy. A lot of people come to why is it that you're always happy? How is it that you're able to sustain that happiness? It's the ones who ask, I tell them privately how I do it. Say, I choose to focus on what's working in my life instead of what's not working. It's all about focus. Now, so I'm reading a book about finding meaning in grief. No, So, okay, I'm reading a book about grief. The guy who wrote it, and another lady, Mamina, a friend Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. And she wrote a book about the stages of grief: denial, blame, anger, and the 5 stages. Now, guy on or work here with Sam Mamino. Mamino we. And no guy no or say suddenly no ne ba boy is we. After Mamini through his grieving process, no, and of finding the 6th stage. So there are 5 stages that the woman came up with. And of contacting a foundation, say, can he write a book to add to it? Say, the 6th stage near finding meaning. Yeah. Okay. Now they all kind of say, yeah, we like to judge other people on how they are grieving or how they are handling their situations. Until you do your way, I do it my way. And say, when they going through something now, they deal with it differently to you. Say, be our papa no, o de be in Sari, for example, not make us all in Sabi. Ebi mo ha, omo de be a biscuit here.
Okay, yeah. Me no masakra anya here. No, I'm no Guinness kase ba ho.
Okay. Ebi mo so ho they get on with life. Yeah. The best way they can. And no interest say they are not sad or they are not upset about what's going on. But we are so quick to judge how somebody is doing it to say it messes things up. Until you do it, and that, okay, you do it your way, I do it mine. I say, we will say send a me na. Me kai say, I know that I told you this. The Madame Fubi, Ephraim, says she's going through something, and I'm see your mat. I'll say da, say many haji. I'm say okay, what you are going through, step 1, get out of the house because 4 walls, I wish him emboa. And why any excuses? Oh, when I come there, I'll be by myself. And I'm so okay. And I will say, secondly, Ubaha Ubehum Crofwa almost so they have their Obia wanted their manage it, but just interacting with other people, it will take your the focus away from what you're dealing with. And also excuses, baby. Ultimately, what she was trying to do, she was counteracting everything that I was telling her, trying to bring me to her level. Say, dear me, yeah, also wad me say, mommy, looky happy. May catch your steps I take to do it. Also, no, and one I'm saying, can I call you back later? I'll call you in a few days and check up on you. But these are the options. I hang around these people. See. If you come here in time, you also get to either you catch the fire or be infected with what makes me who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, in this case, she was trying to argue with the way I do it. Meanwhile, she likes the results. What did I say? It is a me catch her say me fa ekwawe and me say
she likes the results, but she was questioning the process.
Thank you. Thank you for yeah.
Okay. All right. What somehow kind do it your way, I'll do it my way, some right? Na fa ko fitu very ma ba ho man so. Say ono there we political right? Politics.
Yeah.
Na see ne campaign kese pa ba ko and say we will do away with the 2 major political parties yewo e my Ghana, right? And he say okay, say do it your way, I will do it my way. Na me catch the ejechum say okay ejechum wo dia wo pese wo keke major parties ni free ho, right? Wɔn nso a wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn support party no, right? Wɔn nso wɔ hɔ. Can you do it your way, whichever way you want to do it? Say wo deɛ wopɛ independent presidential candidate, ana wɔledi Ghana, ana wɔn nso a wɔn pɛ sɛ MPP, nso ɛne NDC ɛledi Ghana no, wɔn nso ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn fa saa kwan no so. Can we say wɔn fa ne kwan na wɔn nso a wɔn pɛ MPP ne NDC no, wɔn nso mfa wɔn kwan ana?
And that's what do it your way and I do it my way. So that's it.
Sanity. Hey, okay.
What can he, no, but what can he do? With those people?
Okay, all right. Any NTN no, waba. NTN no. What's it? Ofagofi, good morning.
Good morning, sir. And
good morning, Ajagofi. Yo, na impom to say.
In Yamiadom, Yahu Yawo and Kraya, Namoso Moho to say UK and Princess and so in Brisbane, Australia. It's been a while. I've not been on this program for a very, very long time. We're probably about to be briefly about 10 minutes in, I'm sure. Let me see if I can quickly get in there before you sign off. And am I lucky? Yeah. So, good morning to everybody.
Good morning. Sir, I feel crying of a coffee ashes here. So,
sir.
Your best don't hear about when you meet to do at the court. Right?
Okay, that's great.
Nah, and no buy no. Or say whatever spirit says. And no 1 year can was them and and also now what 1 or 2 things. I mean, sure say over tell her better 10 minutes ago no. What take a crabia or kind I mean why? Oh, baby can a fatty or kind who and son anymore now.
Me will be free.
Hey, baby, you any young co.
Jesse, I'm a teacher who can say, maybe my position is to bring in and politically in Ghana, and so you veer into a different dimension. I'm thinking, Princess was talking about do it your way and my way. You know, you see, say as individuals, human beings, there are boundaries. There are boundaries. We've discussed this topic, I think, sometime last year.
That's right.
Boundaries in life. Or no princess or the boundaries. There's a limit to what she can do. I have my limitations. You have yours. That is where the application of do it your way and I do it my way. But when we veer into the political space, we are talking about a nation state. That is different. Then the narrative is different. There's no way, Princess between are bringing in the same thinking, philosophy, the political partisanship politics. Maybe say, we should all keep quiet, give them the freedom to allow them to do it their way. First of all, Ghana does not belong to MPP, does not belong to NDC, does not belong to Kofi Berama. So we are all say honest there, but most human beings are so dishonest. It's a shame, especially when they come to the black race, Ghana, especially in Africa, and you can see it in all forms. There's so much dishonesty in our dealings on a daily basis. We are very selfish, very, very egoistical. Until we don't think in terms of for the general good. Ghana, the Africa, maybe see the thinking of do it your way, my way. It's only it's applicable on an individual basis. What princess here, individual, individual. Or no, born a brand, Bobby brand. So branded the Wawabo. But when you veer into a nation state there, which comprises of 30 million people in Ghana, we are working on a nation state with different background, your regions, your one free Volta, be free Asante, which will free central region, will be free, Bron region, will be free North Dagomba, Dagati, and we are a unitary system of government states. It's one unit as a Republic of Ghana. See, one unit there from independence, 6th of March 1957, 63 years ago. The question of say, doesn't come in because there is one unitary republic. Kaninwa, Nanke, pockets of states, Asante Kingdom, Dagomba Kingdom, where Infante Kingdom, then we are all fragmented, we are separate. So say from 57, 6th of March, you have one unitary republic. So you be the majority decision and applicable.
And see, I said there shouldn't be any differences, Anna.
Oh, differences, but yes, do it your way, my way. So, yepe progress. And as we speak, you try ye. So, say your reference point will be you try a year, you in gra, 1 year united, 1 more course. It is the new York Ranoa. We really take a cue from other nation states now. What would be Cabo, peace, abajo, development, progress, abah. All what we need to do is to look at the best examples in other countries. And there are so many good examples that we can look at. Templates be why you need to be na yesuya eyo ye dibiabo ye bra e Ghana ha. That is all what we need to do. We need to be honest with ourselves and then look at a good example, other templates, and there are so many good examples. Australia is one. It's a huge. Australia is a continent, but a unitary state and one more course because anybody don't recognize and no not new progress. Also, a mind be so. It's only when you come to Ghana and African states, you try saying Chroma time 1963, you hear the Organization of African Unity, you can't boom the unity of purpose. Yeah, because we are fighting even among the independent press. Up to now, we are still dragging our feet, we are still fighting. Yetimi and Kabo. So, go to the United States. It started with the Union of USA, it started with 13 original states. There's 13. Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, New England, New Hampshire, just 13. Today, as we speak, 13 states, are progressing by 50 states and a form of US of A. I started with just 13, 1-3, and then 50. And that's the greatest nation, militarily, financially in the world. That's a muscle. When America coughs, every other nation catches cold because of unity of purpose. And 13 countries, 13 and then I have 50. They are so powerful in science of military, science of space exploration, whatever.
All right.
I think I'm a war Ghana and Africa or AU. They started in 1963. Up to now, Africa is in Kabul. So,
you see,
first of all, yeah.
Okay, twaso we can we
say you veer into a nation state there. I think the philosophy of Yodi would not be applicable. But on an individual basis, yes, you Papa Smiley, Bobra, Mexico feature my Bobby Bra.
All right. On say said you see kind of individual basis, what picking us say a national level, whichever way you want to look at it, see a Kotwaba, we go there individually to vote. And still the individual element is still there. Also, can simply say someone loves the result of what she does, but the person was questioning the process, right? Now, said we all looking for the development of our nation, Ghana, right? But as to the process with which people will use to get there, Ubia one idea. In your case, you would want to go for a Jacob or say a Boa. Someone still wants to go with any of the other parties. And Mami Musa wo, on which grounds, or answer on what grounds would you question the process one is using to get to a result?
Thank you very much. I'll give you a quick, very snappy answer. I'll question other results because now I have a reference point. Since 1992, when we have this fourth Republican Constitution, we've had the country being run by MPP NDC every 4 years. And the result now, after 28 years, is abysmal. It is bad. That is my reference point. So now I say after trying these two organizations, who have been at the firm of affairs running Ghana for 28 years, individuals heading those organizations, are a year, and yet these two parties, MPP, NDC, they do not own an inch of land in Ghana, and yet when they come to power, they think about, their thinking becomes so narrow, tunnel vision. They think about the party. They don't think for Ghana because of wickedness and selfishness. They use the process, say, yate political party, or will be Ghana so. But the woman they say, one be Ghana so, they don't think about Ghana. They think about the party, the machine, the fast to the power. Let's just say, one will change you, and there are examples. Yeah, the present Ghana High Commissioner to South Africa. You see watching. One of the say, the Juma no South Africa. Say Juma be bar, and I say Ghanaian community see South African problem be bar. What MPP for woman first, and Sana what the other Ghanaians. This is on record saying this.
Hey, now you say I have a share on a subtle level. Okay.
Where you see one way to be on a subtle level. So now say we be so. Me cry me Australian, say we be pure Australia as no. Bibi na say me country London. Me British yeah, me English, me Scottish, me Irish, me English me free Asante Kumasi me wo me consume me yini. Elso me drew here me timi ya me pese me ye bia adwuma me pese me ye me ye adusua me pese me sua ama me timi enya dan ama sese kwa de my nyini my wie me working life ama ma betra Ghana and abucheshi ma Queen Elizabeth okra no wotua me ka busumi bia wobetua me ka ko be se da be wu abra me yare a me call hospital London abra me ti Ghana sisi a me yare a Akufuado the current president already one mommy sika twaduane ni behwe nipa e dabo nti wo munye aduma aso me grow up in London no abutie hima no any buying various governments buy any I live under I think 6 different prime ministers what would you know ahwe me kama wonye aduma kra abutie ye bia officer wo ko ho na ya ma asempo bi dia to ubutu e bi eni me Ghana ha ye nyina ye Ghana for e bi mi ha enti se because I'm not telling you the example. One more dream of money, you know, who will be a woman, be a show. But yeah, Ghana, quite young mammy, your papa, and so you share only party in government, in power, or share the party members first. And then you will be out in the MPP and will be out the NDCB. Then I did papa, one join the party in the about where Ghana, and so I buy him my name, oh, Debbie. I want to meet Ghana, one American.
Yeah, in the end, it's
all right. Princess, now what kafa ho?
Me a UK no, me continue ho. One, ya go me ho. Two, me ya a conservative party member, and I mean Labour Party. The two big parties, say MPP and DC no. In UK, they're from Labour Party and then the Tory Party. And so what we can won't be able to have power. Ya shame ya, mami ba ye kwet we be CC o Ghana. Woman be fraud with 3 by here, what Ghana, depending on which party is in power. And because Ghana be anywhere, what would say be Ghana. Young show, we are Juma Uber pencil crying, Tiawaka, and you pay dab on tea, makes us, and they don't care. And the people be showing a scam, a binu row with your car, your packet, who bears a 5, 6, 7, and your packet, and then you party rickety, trot room with them steam, a bonusia, and crack room, baby. Street light police is about Bob. He said Bob motorway. I should focus on village. Bob can carry pesemu. I mean, this is what I don't like. I want to. Anything I difficult for say. I'm a crowbar is you feel a degree of comfort. What I know, only what you know from Brisbane. That's an adjo. Kania say baby. We fear feature baby. Kania. I said about 6 p.m. we are as dark as a village. Accra, the whole of Accra, Kumasi, maybe I do. That's why I buy for a Juma. your taxes say VAT, you take a percentage be for street lighting, and yet that job is not done. It's kind of way for a buying home. Who car, who do your tax be a friend road tax? Yet road tax, that money should be used to fix all the roads, and yet the Ghana roads are full of potholes. Who said to yes, in front of road worthy certificate? Road better organ a wedding. Oh, and very wicked and very selfish. That is why I've come to the conclusion that these two partisanship politics, and for 28 years. Let us try something else. Let us take them out and bring in an independent presidential project, and we shall do things differently. Because I practice this partisan politics, for 28 years. And we are I think by your work, and that to me is a big problem. And we can no longer allow these two for another 28 years. They must be taken out this year. We must stop them.
All right. You're for June. Thank you very much. Now, Princess, then I walk off. You're for narration you.
Oh, maybe say Bibiano. He's doing his bit to move it forward. He might not succeed in his lifetime, but he sets things in motion. We share developments from before now. Yemubino as a baton, right? Yeah, say visionaries, no, say me who benefits this intimate or for the future. So he set things in motion, and it's significant that he's moving in that direction. I pray he has the strength to continue. But knowing very well, say, Obisube Babek building on Odia was set into motion. That what was so. Me believe he said everybody comes into this world with a purpose. Now, Madam Fuya, flower personal, meaning didn't come on and all about say Papi be a friend Sean King. No, he no for sending videos of police brutality in the States to Papa no. A man farm and a death threats na and so and and he's on all the answer he's going to continually expose the ACU America, yeah. And I'm a catcher and say, no feels no purpose what we are seeing no. See, ya man a death threats if eventually Yamin Pengu and Yekuna. Why not friend yeah? He's opened something. He started something which will also continue going on. Me feel saying your crew, we're not the straight away, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, we don't like to invest in something posterity be a part of it. Yeah. Mr. Diabrofona be no or baby on him say be on benefit you, but or see for my children and my grandchildren or my grandchildren or the great grandchildren bibisa. Inti say said if we put it in our heads say me way na any year, then we'll building blocks no we are denying the people who are going to benefit from where we start from that thing. What did America? I don't know whether I've explained it properly. But yeah, some things take just like it was explained to me. This it says some lessons take lifetimes to understand. This lifetime, Omudiane said they just want to come and just for the whole, whether it's 30 years of their life, 40, 50, 90, whatever. Omudiane said you just want to go through life unconscious. Who are you or who am I to judge them on that? Yeah? Ebimuso or what? Omoma ready. To say geniuses here, you won't ape onim nyama bebre, yeah? What to mean compare or no to somebody who's who just wants to be unconscious? Into your being in terms of do it, carry it forward, whatever conviction is in you. Mekaseme Bonabaso said he should continue because he's doing something significant. He's touching people's lives without knowing.
Okay, all right. Now, question maybe sa na ebiasa ako ye ofa kofi ho. And say said ye usi hunu bia no, everyone wants to be happy, right? Ade bia obia ye bia no, opese oye de be, oye happy, right? Enti mimusa o what right have you got to question how one chooses to be happy? And how are you going to question someone's choice?
You don't.
You don't have any right.
You don't conscious. You
You don't.
Who am I to judge how they're okay? Maybe the NSA. What the bam so I'll put you straight.
Okay.
To send me down for you. So who wants to obey? You stay in your room and redecorate hell in your head. Now, who contact me say you want to be happy, just like me. No matter say na me na. Now also Debbie yeah and yet you stay where you are.
Okay.
I haven't come and asked you. See, I'm so focused to say there. I'm focused on playing my game. That what you do with yours doesn't affect. Who am I?
Okay. All right.
But me know what if we are in a relationship. Yeah. Now, oh yeah, baby, and it's affecting me. I'll let you know. I know crying heading. You panic on sa. Papa bending.
Okay.
You just have to find a way to continue to lead your life. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Koso.
Collectively, as in it starts. You look at the bigger picture, macro, and then the micro. Yeah. What is mine to do in this situation? I say because if I say currently this COVID situation, people are feeling helpless now. Who feeling helpless now? How beneficial is it to you? Into that, my mama will be suggesting say adopt a patch of the world and pray for them, and it made them feel good. Obisu na kame man is a suggestion or only be argument. Only me argument and my me home. I don't have time for that. Because clearly it doesn't resonate. Don't argue with things that don't resonate with you. It's a waste of energy.
Okay. All right. Yentie ye ofa kofi twum. Ofa kofi.
Yes sir.
Onso dia na waka fasa question no ho.
Oh, me o kakraka. Just say me ni princess eye atwene 100%. Just say asem bia ni bia ko wi ase no. Ka asem de ya asande for e kan say asem de say ebema wache a nanka wa ma ne ye ne a. Na so be decide say one dey was sorry a obewinsa o de okoye adwuma de wo akotren bia about sika bewinsa. Who am I to go and question his lifestyle? It is not my business. Because yo, and let me can you say there are good practices. The examples we bring say very conscious they are honest with ourselves they are. You need a quiet your fast a bobra. Now say if someone chooses say one day the bra bono the bia obeku bia ba ko ton san no mo a obi anim pa say enye kwan pa no fa so and I can so odi aneko obedi watem. So I just have to do what? Zip up and watch it. Into asame mama ye ni a e de me man ache. E mama chin mama ye ni a. So when it comes to that level there, you leave the person to his own devices.
Okay. All right.
Into everyone can say me so me no ya dum timidi atoso pepepe.
Okay. All right.
Obia say wo ka asem tere obeti se bia wo yem fom so kwa no obeti ene ko obehunu signals bi say enipa yi wo yem fom so na nipa nso wonnim the attitude wonni ne din kobo fa ne fom so ho a he or she is prepared to change and then to reform and no na bia obetimi e do wano kese e ko akoto na asem mu the nipa bi ho no wo ma asem no wa building blocks be around himself wo kana asem kra ye so please you zip up and let him do his own bit.
Okay, thank you very much. Yofa Kofi Chum very much. I'm say a very dicey pa. Said you see canon because if you ask hey, me sure so for what is happening say so ko to say eja esi ata obi abodu semu a ya aboa no mane num no so
no sabe no massa sabe well come on well great sabe no telephone be almost
say it again please
so
Messi ana papa sorry dey kasa
me na me kasa say eye bere na me ka ho asem say ukoto say edaja oyonko abodu semu a so ana say ukoto say abo bi si unua bi so a so enka say sorry free ne so na mum also ka say sorry free en so esan say so free no so a ebi a no oye de be oba aba be si so what I say enti no they no empanyufo person omu kire nyina ne say said ye tie bia no you should see the connection between someone's actions and your actions so and the effect is going to have on you on say you are a road user Ghana na someone can decide say wabekwa konomunsa right na o decide say so say the make no o decide say one you twitwa bia na obey happy o ko twitwa bia no akofa car wo drive ofa ko fi wonam o ba bi o de wono no wako choose so obeginani ubehu ana kai wo de aye be wo de abepem wo asamaba ono de choose say obey de be obetwitwa bio but in fact nka also question the happiness source of happiness and as a choice but what the can be de be abebo intino will be choice of an answer the process I will use to be happy or to achieve a result one way or the other it affects you but the mimi who say I call it suggestive questions right now what I mean by suggestive questions and I say questioning and it's on say sometimes obi betimi ebusa question bi obusa question na the question will force you to start to reason on can't say reason but on can't directly say reason but the question na nipa no be pose wa no it forces you to start reasoning on your own na although we can say obia nchu do it his way and my way but we have to know say there is an intersection between the way you do the things you do and the way I do the things that I do. And we have to find a very nice and subtle way we will all be able to come to that understanding say there may on my own it has an effect on you as well. But what did me can say?
Yeah, but
okay.
I have an issue with that.
Okay. All right. Emma Princess in Branson. Princess, you can't go. Why?
Papa, there are men who were so far, and I've spoken to a few elders. They say human beings are such that hating on Sasanda. Obey suggestive questions that DA, and it will not obey reason, but then it's not going to change their behavior until they hit rock bottom. More and more, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Also, you can't say that you say you don't know the value of something until you lose it. Me no, I am so disciplined and say I know the value of it before I lose it. Until I invest in the people who are meaningful to or matter to me. Yeah, I make it meaningful. But I'm observing a number of people, and I say they spend so much time looking for a gem, for instance, yeah, and then almost some can emphasize even with this opportunity that I have with you, it's something that I wanted for a long time. Now, for me, now for me, did grow. Me did grow, yeah, na a free me semwa. Now for me, kasa kasa. But that's how majority of humans are. And yeah, I see into a drew maybe those of us who like to help or we are helpers. We love to rescue. Into suggestive question be yes I get meaning I take you energy. for me no. Omo me empaths beti ase. We o suggest kra nipa no onye ready so be ya onye obe reason but the behavior no be continue until bibia bono ansa no be changing the level. So that's where you get to a place where like, who am I?
Okay, all right.
Who am I? I can suggest once, but if it's taking too much out of me, I'll let the person. It's like it's hard, but you just have to let them suffer.
My 2 point that's you, but sometimes we think say the fact that we suggest something to someone no I will say of an outright. So and I say a hona I also offer a hono offer the answer.
Say you are sowing a seed. So it's a different So seed sowing, we sow and then we release.
That's it.
Our attachment to the outcome.
That is the point. So I suggest actually will be say I say a jachum meet my suggest I may jachum say a jachum unya Guinness neck club na ya one no. But I don't say was say just a fast samana my way. Makano. Anyway, yenti ye offer coffee chum so edia or kafa hon. Offer coffee, young quite.
Yo, with us. Oh, say, as someone of the atu say, one man in fact movie say. Maybe there, I'm a road user. Be a conscious say, drive. Nanti will be so called rinse and not drive carelessly. No, they are paying me. Oh yeah. And nuntina, you see. Me betra abuchero. Ade abako me hunu ya. Me say free abuche betra kana me hunu bi da. Na aye me wonwo yi pa ne say. Me ti abuchero. Organizations I know the last one was London Stock Exchange in the city of London. Now, once every 3 or 4 months. Now, your mark drill. Yeah, I give you a firm of health and safety. A Juma can see a beer in United Kingdom, be or health and safety. Now, you're creating a scenario. We say there's a fire drill. Now, alarms, a sound in the building. Then people are asked, there are indications, say, so your evacuation point. Excel said organizations are thinking about the safety of the majority. Your evacuation point, now various managers are back to make a head count or be a department to be a head. No, I can't to make sure the department, they are all present and safe. So, who say, if one person is missing, and then we have other levels of a year. And you see, society is so organized. Say, your fat will be also at every level. Either so we city or office which a toilet, but you are being taken care of. So I know you're different from your society. We buy me movie that nobody cares. Just say. Wouldn't see to no be travel carelessly. I would say, who bet you are travel carelessly? But there are cameras there. Street lights be a camera. Now I can't tell straight away. Near to. And the law works. And that will discipline you. And I'm at the levels of discipline on the road, a near minimum. What the buyer say had here, it does not even exist. The police go out with you. When the police even you find one in the street, he's busy collecting 5 series for his pockets. And no thing a man to tell you a penny for be boo better, who say Jack that will be about the same one. No, I said, some they were living in small villages. And now, as I say, Ubia depends on each other. They were not thinking, looking at the larger picture. So, said the SNC, we are saying, you want a larger unitary republic called Ghana. As I say, yeah, with the central government, So, and the say, the Akobali say, until and unless he said, you be a buying via which may behave, why all the right things now, ye be all other countries are between crucial. A horn now which may boost our better say, who say that will be able to see one now, be with you, I want you, I quite so I know back official. I say, the government is in charge, taking care of everybody, whether you are black, green, yellow, Indian, because they put structures in place in the streets. There are cameras or speed cameras, the police van, you see physical police on duty, and even the individuals who be no afraid police, what describe who will be to be committing crime be. I will new added everyone 4 pensioners, what police bar will be a descriptive description, sketch, a bit fitting and power within a day or two feet that police used to be actually the patrol. So, I say so, and for will be because there's no structure and your society said the okay woo be class say you show abuwa bi ti obi a ofu so an wo buy so it doesn't work like that. Nobody cares. I'm saying the other day they care about everybody and then will be also boa am the security the police work very easier so and ultimate no issue no attract city wow back to Accra because but daddy you don't have to do that what catch you say so akola wonu so to kura na what catch us daddy don't do okay I we akola body ko anu tu so we akola body this is how we live, this is how we socialize akola before trans akola pie ne ko and we really don't care how it affects the entire society, the bigger picture we don't care. Obi baba radio so abeka say oh eno eye say eto eye na dey me ntiase ye society no eye so opaque eye very dark who the ti who the come abrotie dey very open jama di patutu ni nyina na odi anyimi no wa kan yekre no odi anyimi ya ha say dey dey enu nti me dey sa na ka me question out the two or be say be respond to why
okay all right then princess
yeah
on say mam so awful offer and say no said e course wo Ghana no right say omudwene oche the course wo amana na so omudwene collectively they think about each other
and the structures are in place take care of everybody
ana the who Ghana no I say we think of our individual selves maybe
we don't even care about each other, we don't care because there's nothing to show see care because they say before we say Macau programs to that maybe fear uncompleted building be to so many young men and no maybe are the troop from the top about 200 yards no one back then they go to the bush and stood there Ghana over for the free range that then they openly defecate now few times I be confront to me catch them say one to him indicate so one to so and I'm say ade abeye wo he ade na wonye wo ho no wo say your toilet be and I'm say her toilet be your ha na for wo him I'm say look when you say ade a wo ye no and from abo but open all my windows the air ya ye bebrebe e wo from airborne diseases so language ko be kan ko ano wo ye illiterate nti on ti ase me say airborne disease on ti ase and do onima ne say and no anatu wadi ni banku wadi abete anopa e te say wo free range wo hwem 190 feet so 200 yard obi hwem me just 50 yards from my window officer were right how is that right what kind of society is this sabi yet nyina na say dey why because I na minim say titi wodo kra no ka o person yes sir that toilet bi ifie biam wo tutu e form amena e ko form kakra na why you free what defecated guso na we are what to in the tian akata so get a safe said be do ko bible mu a Israelites no mo free ferry or mo call the land no so na mo see that by 40 years so along the route for a toilet be any ho am so mo through baby ana nipa bebrebe wo mo tutu form no be wa call the toilet to wa kata so sa so enti am anya sanka cholera any typhoid they be kum wo mu nyina and so say Ghana people are not thinking say yanya kra wo mframa ye obi they don't even when onim yaso obi nima obi tre omu nim sabe omu school ko e wo form maybe there was so Dimitri say mframa kra ye komi no yawie bebrebe ewom ebi ni covid anam mframa eti na yesi mfa mask enkata ya no wo kasa saliva bi be free wo num aba na e retire ho a surface bi ho a e be survive for few hours bi so be survive 2-3 days and the nyina still people are doing the wrong things so enti ye no ye suban enye and na me dem who say enye na te because growing up nyina no me who say Kumasi mpanifo ye maame de papa no wo ye sia tem what in tesu agu form no de akata so what the nine astampo so what is this? The simple common sense say as okuta handkerchief and ati wo beti tesu na gum na one mom na dey ato dust ball e bi mu no wo ti go form no de nine shoe paper so shoe class or the ba fie nyansa no ni tirim say tesu na o ti ye no yare bi wom wodi ne mpaboa apepa so mpaboa kro no na ese no wodi ba efie nti wa transport yare no ya ntasuo no ti go about wodi aba de fie o yare no wu
enti
before the cool no
of a trim said ye what describe said the problem ni tisisi ya why ne kama enti sa oni kro na sabi what ntasuo go from no why sa ekwan be na abefa so a over drawn attention to Sanya Mana or Yen Wabra, one country say, do lame when I'm swimming.
COVID by idea, radios, but few adverts, just say, so per se, women we are hine, a crow, fled bishop, mu per se, and now lose, mu per se, we are find a tissue handkerchief, ne you boom, no one want come now, who does me be an out the atom. So, I mean, nipa do do 8 year. I find it difficult. Say a bar for cry. Can say back yen chia yen sem. Maybe there's always say COVID in my you know. I mean, knowledge because I'm a tre. Say men chia. I've had a huge serious argument on your platform. Say if you don't see me quite years, I'm in chia. Now I was thinking ahead of COVID. A COVID by a same chia and now I have been vindicated. So and because you see, say we'll be the inside what you're picking the nose what they selling. And I miss me who say putting your finger in your nose, you are picking up millions of bacteria in your nose. Will be at the akoko takra no they send us soon. And yet ear back just a few just near my baby and I yare so bad. Yes, we are paid for how na me your behavior now and yet refined and we don't want to change. And I try my best how to educate people. Ebi no tie ebi nsu ntie dodo no entie edu baby ko I get argument entie edu baby na then I have to quiet in my own shell and just sit up and keep quiet and watch them do their own thing because COVID my na me near my COVID see my no now I was trying to educate people years before COVID they say you're 19 Mr. Sanse we cancer hygiene tia men fa san we winning waso de men so aka for years but the part do no ese yentie e de na metimi aye bibia no wa metimi aye me as an individual de metimi ebo me ho bai.
All right, thank you very much Elfa Kofi Chumberma Princess.
Yes.
And Elfa Kofi what the flavor biaba so or the flavor be papa and so no said you see can anko communal living no so me say me dream me hono na me sans wa dream me neighbor so ho aye dey be
because we're all connected.
That is the point. Na said you all can so why try to that Edding pa
but so conviction I would he continues to do
also twice
me feel me can say be sure I say BSc me mama abusua busisi a me mama antra and me papa na try enti me nyini ye di ba me secondary school na me can say me call me mama side of the family in the village the koheko and check na me trouble chi we trouble chi by makoho me koho I make an inspection or the friend abusua fie ni na no say me call kitchen ho what they call a kitchen. I was not impressed. I didn't have friend Buchiano, 3-legged, a been a walk, and woman was so dear. Kitchen hole that room, Ninano, yen cementy hole entirely, and the TN was like, I'm so what? It is day and age. Me, yes, and me call what they call the washroom, to be a percent urinate or whatever. So, serious challenge. In fact, it crossed my mind saying, "Can I talk cooker, a used cooker, and a cylinder, baby? You know, my feeling. Now, Actually, almost see me ba na me betia mo agu almost so enti me brother penny ba ko wu ko almost see me na me meye abusua no penny mu abusua penny and so almost me dey me ba me tia mu to almost pre ema me ma me hye wo so because I've not applied for that position but it was suggested into almost pre. That tells me straight away, it says powerful, strong message. He said, these people are not prepared to allow me to be near to them. Me personally changes back improvement. Me young I call abrochi. Me call in kola ufie ho. Me mami nuya. Me baba ko. Our girls, they're free. All of them over to village ho. And when I get pregnant, not married, normal war. And I'm saying enti emre bi aye bi ba na me call na me kan say so say ewiase pa de enwomasua ni the greatest equalizer na mo mote ha mo si mu nsua de na me na da bia me free kran na kuma se ba na se me mo musika na se tena me mu to na bi wo na me kwa ma na be mo musika ko mo nyina no ye illiterate obia you are not employable we need education so therefore you are not employable. And no answer to what I say, and you offer coffee from Craba, no Nipa Bear said 10, 20, and some move yes. How can I do that all the time? How long? Which way the minutes now? I mean, that's mean to me yet. A kind of woman, you know, they still do not agree with me. And I just have to leave them to their own devices. Say, make Rasa village or Clan in COB because BB and Pesha make a woman tears here, mammy. They think I'm too much for them. And I'm missing so almost too much for me. They are so, but they don't want any change. We are extremely conservative. They don't want to change their lifestyle. They keep on doing the same mistake. What the always hear me who say I'm from so and so no one more here. See, my young woman said woman here, dear woman there.
We're doing a limit.
That's how we
we're doing a limit. We're doing a limit.
Oh, my breath. See, my mom is suffering. There's nothing. I mean, already. I'm not saying anything because I've said enough. For the past 8 years, I've said enough to try to effect some level of change. It's not happening, so I just have to give up. I've fought. I have to cut my costs and then accept that I've been defeated. This is a fight I could not win, so I give up. I've given up.
You can only do as much as you can.
I've given up because change is PR. Now I am a first say. Me mesua woman timi akotsa do chaba no ko bi sa so be ka me hu kola no the younger generation but the vehicle no the tool now be no say through education wo mo susu pe education the omo pa ne say wo better village ho ask sleep with boyfriends or wo say wo village ho awo hwe wo mo ye wo mo akurase ho and a school no wo mo anko from age 17 18 no wo without being married no wo boys wo mo village ho. So they don't even know Kumasi. Forget about Accra. Well, Accra, they want let us Accra, say Abuchi, London for them. And Womumba. So I mean, these people. What can you do with these people? Nothing. Woman cross one, woman well done, and in Miss our village, and woman young Bibia, and woman who air tortoise, one woman wanty. Talk about education. They don't understand education, and I'm just me educated. So they want me to come down to our level. Why are they not also rising up to Mimi level? And Mimi fools are progressive. Then they become employable. What would the end be employable? What would you also call for more to bunch in UAD? No, I walk 3, 4, 5, no, nice form, no one. Now, if I happen to be there, we'll be able to offer me more music. Now, I just kind of me or machine, I'm the apprentice car.
Sibia, I name so counterfeit machine or
me will be crying. I'm in favor. I've made a decision. Me in favor. Me or machine, but me in favor.
Okay, all right then. Ofa, thank you very much, Princess.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Second one, no cry. Yaka who you?
Fine pa.
Fine pa. Na me mo nyumba kwa na.
They are
Say offer could feel penyuma and that from kakra. So and based on what is happening also in your field, no man who say a particular song we be boy and so internet yeah fences na ye ba na dia aka no ye dia so na atoto ano kama why
fantastic
it's memories maroon 5 woman na boss anyum no intimra
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. And I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, but you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
That's all. And you at this year, I say to me, we body num sa come. Now, over go for you to say.
Oh, relax.
Relax, so come on, so
for a weekend.
Yes. A beautiful.
Hey, Mr. Obi, give me phone. Mammy, no, you know me.
Yati. Cobra. Why? Cobra.
You.
Beautiful. You, and princess. Yentuasu, what? Yentuasu.
Yeah. You hear what you need to hear. And you say, when people are talking now, say, be a make KB, when you say different people are hearing different things.
And correct.
And it's up to you to take responsibility for what you hear, not what the person said. What happens, they say, they catch you and say, me make a training one. Okay, so, but mom, you said this, missing no. Instead of saying, mom, you said no, because you can't say what I said. You can only take responsibility for what you heard. So can I say, I heard you say blah, 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 blah. Because they are out here, different from Yamekai most times. And that's why you constantly have to check in with others. And yes, our miscommunication being pet now feel I call you in same baby. So and even utie programs via podcasts or audios or whatever. Every time for me, I hear something different. Say me the replays of the shows. I learn something different. I hear something different each time. But ebi montias yes, it then they assume said the omutina one way traffic no and will be a miscommunication ba. It learn to accept responsibility for what you heard at the time. And it takes humility to do that too. Yeah. To make you appreciate say, okay, nipa can say, but the amity, you know, or no crana or process, you know, different. Yeah.
I
That's
see.
why, yeah.
I say, what's my okay? Very, very interesting. I quite say, you know, you did the back, right? We better say, Mako Wumpa. We been so better say, Jenny Wumpa. So, we better say, Namno class pro. So, Obiane said you will see idea by who Diana. So that's it. And on some more woka, see a Ukraine, you know. Obiane said you will see idea by I interpret no. Obiane said you will see a tiasi either way. I call Nekasem. Usually no. Or on that score no yana say Obi until what some more can see I in the council man how be so because no spectacles or the beche they account was them and I say oh the beche was them no one in him only a mitron into say who can was them will be anti asia yeah nine shed the new council man how be so because one no said it will be see at asia no on one asem.
That's it.
And one okay princess young anymore
me catch you be so say unim say you are free to not take whatever I say.
Okay.
Because people are so fixated on arguing with anyenede. Most times anyenedo. And obe hambo no ho apre enchreche mo no. Na afi one wo. Nti e ba ne sa me antidote nse. Na se me kan sa anya oda anya hwek. I'm not forcing. It's just anyoda. That's all. It's anyoda is okay. Anya, it's a baby anyoda. Do you keep eating it? Sometimes we do though. And I see how nonsensical we can become as humans. Sometimes I say, that's how they eat. Say, nah, still load nipa need you. All complaining no di. And I'm like, if we take time to observe ourselves, we'll see how nonsensical we are and not take life too seriously. Yeah. And you that move on. Because it's a free world. And I say, don't overfeed the baby, otherwise it will overfeed the baby. What happens?
Send a phone number to
what's it?
Na phone number to
That phone number to but if you also yiba.
We say we limit. That's all. Cause we need you. Any kind of force in the baby, so.
But sometimes who say, "Why overfeeding a panel? Why overfeeding?" When they vomit now, then you realize, I think I overfed this one. Okay, I'll expand on this one. Dear Tiana said, what I do, and I've been told that what I do or who I am and what I carry is very powerful. Yeah. And what I've done is I keep checking in with people. To me handle. So they would. Handle majority of the time. Yeah. But to me had I say but baby no so I don't know how to explain it. They love the parts that are nice, but the parts that are not nice, then they want to run away from it. But if you say so, you have to take the good with the bad. Do it. What I do with people constantly is I check in, say, is it too much for you? Na nipa no, I've had a few instances like that, yeah. Nipa so, yeah. I feel do stage, yeah. Na yeah. Then, na anger, yeah. Then that.
As I say, that's all kasa in parables. So, yeah. Are you bay?
A do stage, yeah. Okay. Now, I said they are being overfed. I've come to understand that sometimes people don't even know that they are being overfed. They are my mentors, actually. Say one can say, so Gage said, I'm saying, Nipano, Aburo no Susi, Sinti, my mention me kakra. Even if they are insisting that they can handle it, don't feed them anymore. This is deep.
I see.
Tiwana now say, oh, you know better. So yes, sir, they'll vomit on you, and it's not nice. They'll be feel good, so it's not nah.
Nkui, also sa kuja.
That's Tiwana say, yeah. Yeah, TNSA and Ejachuma told it's true. A lot of people are living in lies. They are not truthful with themselves. Nipa and Kanokre, yeah. They show an aspect of themselves that they think is acceptable to whoever to get what they want. Now, if in any panel, okay, I can say I live truthfully. I say as I see it. I don't know how people do shallow relationships with Papa. Mean to me, and I'm not the only one. I have a number of friends who do intimate, and that's how it's supposed to be. Though I can't be. I said you can only be. You're either pregnant or you're not. I can't do shallow relationships. So, what you say? So me know what we should be able to talk about all sorts of things. But a bit more penny say I say sometimes me know me person me know your clothes, sometimes me person me know. But say be it's a very confusing. Tia banesa no. Some for no who are living openly and truthfully. I'm say you don't come out say. Yani you can't free. Oh, crofo baby yani amadisi. But because of my this no. Who are kind of freely no you feel so one hour yeah. But no, you are actually the 1 hour yeah. Because almost pretend they said they don't do it, they do it even worse than you who are being open about. Yeah, you know, you're who from so yeah. It's the people who say who are not able to say one man no. Who say adults baby no, they are little children so to speak, they are babies. Into who are nim situation no. Say ni panu to me handle one as it takes steps to protect yourself so you don't overfeed the baby. Say be a feeding bottle no. In fact, a feeding bottle, man 80 ml na or you okay. Now a be man 90 ml one time now. Over a period of time of maybe once, twice, then you reduce the amount. That's all. And yes, you be cleaning up all the time. And who wants to be cleaning up all the time? Not me.
Okay.
I'm not interested in cleaning.
Yo.
So don't overfeed the baby.
No overfeed the baby. Yo. Yatia no so far. Why? Yatia no. Yanko anyway, I can't meet you best edu. Yanfa last one so.
Yeah.
If I last one is also answer.
Yeah. If you need to take a rest, there is no need to explain to the whole world why you are taking a rest, for how long you are taking the rest. As technology now, there's a lot going on, information overload. Wait, who's it? No, any emphasis WhatsApp, Facebook. What are the things? Twitter, all these things. Life was far simpler. Yeah, we still have 24 hours in a day and society, but we have all these other things swirling around us. into a room maybe we all need to switch off and recalibrate. Now, the ones who are always being revved up, no one say, na say me who say da ebia or no na dream no you behave in a certain way. Now who decided say who take a breaker, then I said they expect you to be in that way for them to be happy because they've pegged their happiness on you. Or they are looking to you. So we baby and now I'm okay. No. As you grow and mature in living now, learn to take a break when you need it, and you don't need to explain to anybody why you're doing what you're doing. If you don't feel like explaining, don't explain. Because the rule that I work with is the people who mind don't matter. And the ones who matter don't mind. Obi or genuinely powerful. Same say Papa will say. Sometimes they say do message na. Maybe decide or whatever. I mean, yeah, who reply. I think beyond, I don't take it personally, but I find people do. I baby a bow. Just when you say, I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'm one of a kind. I don't know. I was discussing with Auntie recently. Say, a bit more has maybe all of last week. My friend, I'm in Sankano. Yeah, me sending a message. Yeah. Or pay no respond. Anya may be bien. Metia says or take a break because near my face in a small papa. Now she's getting in the non-physical, no? She's facing all these onslaughts. BBC Wahana, she's dealing with a lot already. Now you're paying more. Into so I reply, how is it going to take away from me? She's not the source of my watch me to look after myself. As I may ya. Now me ya kono. It's like I'm looking to her for a crutch. No, my friend my sending me Ofi. When she's ready, she'll come to me, and that's how we play the game. Oh yeah, ready so on Bekasano. Oh friend me. My fine answer. And more, if we live like that, a bear fine you, Papa. The only say, or even are related to me, right? And I'm very, as you said, I'm always learning, checking with myself, right? That person me friend, yeah. My feel and I knew, said me friend, whatever I was looking for you. Whatever I was looking for, I wasn't going to get it from you. So I was very honest with myself. Oh, okay. So I was calling you to make me happy. Okay. But it wouldn't have. Okay. I had to make my own self happy. I had to process a number of things. That me man me part na me frewa. I didn't be basa. I don't know. Me I don't like to shortchange people. Okay. Intimate frewa. I like it to be a fair and pleasant exchange. Intimate discipline me who say me abra. A friend you are not going to do it. You know. So then I did. I withheld from calling you, and I've processed the things as they say me. Hey, I fine. Why fine? No, me friend. No, I'm not using it as a crutch, but non-saying people are using other people as a crutch instead of doing the work within themselves. Be in the pain or the feeling of what you're going through, and don't use somebody say pan and say no. Do your work and leave people alone.
You, Princess, what boy in common? What I say? Yeah. What boy in common? Right? Na your hair brand baby a drone so I nature say. I was here when you're the way. You're the pimp so you've done quite well today. I was hoping saying my holiday based on a few things happening in your quarters, you know. But we'll say whatever spirit says, no idea way. No way, so me boy.
That's it.
Spirit catcher will say, and then the no, bra, me boy.
Men from yeah.
Oba and so no, me who say, I had the. And just a little recap of what you've given to us this very day, and then we can round up beautifully afterwards.
Do you fully be strong within yourself? Be strong within yourself to go as you're led. Don't allow the outside forces to sway you from what you're being led to do. They will say, it will take time, it will take twists, it will take turns. But the more you persist with it, if you need to take a break, take a break. And pick yourself up and continue. And even when it feels hard, continue to do all of it. Not play in your own sandpit and allow others to play in theirs. But no, because when you're free with so yeah, you can't live somebody's life for them. You got to live you fully. Why we go into other people's sandpits and they say, it's easier to suggest how somebody should be living than us facing our own stuff. That's why. And human beings like easy. It's a thing that we like to do. But deal with the hard stuff, because that's what the hard stuff is what's going to make you grow. And one question I would say moving forward we can use for ourselves is in every moment, what's meaningful right now? What's meaningful right now? Because we're all facing all sorts of challenges with COVID. People are being laid off. But may we all remember that this too shall pass. And when it passes, what learnings are we going to use to take us forward? Yeah. So that's it, really. I'm so grateful that I came on. I was Ubisa is going to come on. You were reading my mind. I was hesitating. I'm saying me. I'll take the leap. And I'm grateful that I did.
Beautiful stuff.
And that's how we're meant to be living.
That's it.
That's it. Even when you don't feel like it, yeah.
I will say, after all, Ukasa will mark rounds. I say, wow, choice, maybe.
You do it your way, I do it my
way. Wow, choice.
It's all about choices.
Sir. Well, young Kanakasi, name woman, and the other Kenyan, and say, remain strong. Why?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Remain strong and continue breastfeeding. Why? Oh, are they? Oh, why?
Thank you for because I'll continue breastfeeding now. I'll make sure not to overfeed the baby.
Oh, that's right. Yes, and it's very important to part. But whichever way, continue to breastfeed, okay? And then I'm yard more. That's and I hope say by then no, na BBI is settled for us to come back fully going forward.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all your support.
Take care of yourself. All right.
I love you.
I love you more. Bye bye.
Bye.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
We are radio, and this is Aquento 4 Radio.